Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to my channel. Um, welcome to my channel. Welcome. I'm a channel. Welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca. Good to see you. Happy Friday. I am not Mrs. Gigi. She will be back tomorrow. We're going to do our live on our diorama tomorrow. So don't fret. She just had to work late. So I'm here by myself. I'm sorry. It's just me. All right. Let me get all this ready. And look at how dirty my desk is. Hello, Christine Newton. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Let's see. I'm going to share this out since I'm a little late. I can't change that. Why not? That's dumb. That's dumb. Okay. Where am I at? Oh, no. Okay, here we go. Oh, did I close down the wrong one? How are you doing? Anything fun and exciting for the weekend going on? Oh, Shannon's here.
What are you going to work on?
I'm going to alter a book. I'm going to alter this magazine into a rainbow book. I haven't done a rainbow book, and I was on watching Mrs. Juju last night, and Mrs. Juju was
Juju.
Mrs. Juju, yeah. Miss Juju on the back 40. That's what I call her. That's her name. But yeah. Anyways, why won't this let me? Oh, for goodness sakes. Let's see here. Ooh. You're gonna no, you're gonna make it craft a lunch. I had it balanced up there just right. You gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful. Craft lunches happen. Oh my goodness gracious. No, Mrs. Gigi, but just me. Here you go. All right. Let me come back to you guys. I was, Okay. All right, Dan. Happy Friday. Good morning. My email, honey dear, is createwithbecca@gmail.com. It's in my bio, for sure. Sure is. I'm not really great at writing back, but I will do my best. All right. Post. All right. Now, let me get over here, over there, over here. Okay. Now, could you email me, Becca, so I can keep in touch with you? My address is in my About page. Mine's in my About page. You can email me first, honey. I'm really bad at emails. I'm not going to lie. Hey, Stitch It, what's up? Wait a second. You changed your name, Capturing Country Life. Did you go from Artsies Craftsies to Country Life? What's that mean? Do you have pigs? Do you have pigs? Stitch It. Okay. So I've never made this into use this to make into a rainbow journal, but that doesn't mean we can't do it. So Roy G. Biv, no, you're thinking of someone else. Oh, you're stitching it up. Oh my goodness, you're new. Well, when you're new, I'm so sorry. Welcome to my channel. Welcome. Whoa, I haven't had anything to drink, and let me try. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. Welcome. Stitching it up, capturing country life. Wow, I called you Stitch It. Yeah, I thought you were one of, yeah, you're one. There's a girl that comes in, her name is Stitch It Pam, and I call her Stitch It, and I just didn't read it all. Welcome, Captain. Oh, you have cattle and steer, Great Danes, and catfish. Oh, how fun. Well, how fun. I'll have to make sure that I'm not, yes, I am. Hold on. I think I can do it from here now. Ooh, hold on. Oh, yeah. Hold on. I'm going to make sure I'm connected to you. I don't think I am, but I'm going to. Oh, I am. We must have met years ago or something. Okay, excellent. Woohoo. I'll check you out. Oh, you crochet? Ooh, fun. Oh, look at the great cattle and the. Oh, and you sew too? Got some Crown Royal bags? Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. How fun. Oh, I love it. I need to check your channel out too. Pretty Great Danes. I rescued a Great Dane one time. Somebody, can you believe this? Thank you. So they had a Great Dane and they weren't treating it very well. Anyways, and they were reported to the police or whoever it was, the rescue group, the county, whatever. My brain, I'm not awake yet, guys. Shannon's getting me some coffee now. But anyways, they moved out and left that poor dog tied to the front tree. Yes, they did. Oh, it's been less than a year. Oh, I wonder how I met up with you. Well, I have you. Stevie J, good morning. Yes, OMG, exactly. So we made sure that they moved and we looked in the windows and there was nothing. They left that poor dog. So I rescued it. It was so thin, which Great Danes kind of sometimes look, they're on the thin side and people think they're thin. But this guy, thank you so very much. I needed it so bad. Pretty. So, anyways, this dog was left there. I took it in and, hey, Kevin. Hey, Kevin. Thanks, Kevin. And I took it in and we found it a home. I couldn't. I probably could have, but he would have ate me out of house and home. So yeah. That was years ago, and I more or less rescued cats at the time. At the time, I had 9 cats. So, and we had 2 small dogs. Well, I didn't. My mom was lived with us at the time, and she had 2 small. She had a wiener dog and a wiener mixed dog. And then this Great Dane. He was the sweetest thing, though. They're lap dogs and just the sweetest thing. But yeah. Hey, Time Lord, did I say hi to you? I have enough pets. Thanks, Time Lord. Thanks. This was years ago, Time Lord. It was really sad, but he was the sweetest dog, and I helped find it a home that I know he's probably happy in. So let's see. Roy G. Biv. I'm not going to do indigo. I usually just go right to purple. But so we got ROYG, right? Oh, wait. ROYG, B, and blue. That's 6. So we got how many? We got about 80 pages. Where do they start the one at? Oh, they start. Okay, so we got 80 pages. 80 divided by 6 is going to be 1 point something, right? Well, 10 pages is way too many. So we're going to do some gluing. Maybe what I'll do is I'll glue front to give the front a little bit more stability, even though these are pretty nice. But we'll glue these 2 together. So today we're going to probably be doing a lot of just setting it up. Oh, maybe that's where I found you, is on Kevin's channel. I don't get over there as much anymore. I love how he's on at different times, but I just am not, I never catch him. Every once in a while I catch him, but I don't do talking. I love listening and watching, and that might be how I found you if you were talked about on his page. He's still coming. You're still on every day, Kevin? Well, didn't he used to be on every day? I think so. I don't know. He's so great at. I mean, he has helped so many channels. Just spreading the word. There's quite a few people, or quite a few. I can probably give a lot of thanks to. It just telling me how or why, and that's probably why I've lasted so long. Gosh, I'm going to have to be careful now that we have a stitching and a stitch it. I'll have to call you stitching it, and then I'll have stitch it. Boy, that's going to confuse everybody. What you up to today, Time Lord? What'd you do today? What'd you do with your beautiful English day? Oh, Elisa, that's your name. Oh, I love. We had an Alicia. She's spelled, with a C. Unfortunately, she passed, and she was one of follower for quite a while. Sweetheart, so good to now we have a Elisa. Nice. And you have cows. I seen them. I have a yes, I'm getting better. She was my first. I was really devastated. She was probably one of my first followers that really hit me hard. I have a barn cat that's become an inside cat and is a spoiled little brat now. She was a farm cat in Pennsylvania. She lived in the barn. She's a three-legged cat because when she was a kitten, she decided to go adventuring across the road and she got hit by a car. Tried to save her leg, but they couldn't, and they had to have it amputated. And then she was a barn cat for 6 years, I think, and then she decided. Yes, Isabel was a barn cat, and I thought it was Tina. She was in here. She's not. She probably went outside. She's the only cat that will go outside and stick around. She knows. She's like, I know what it's like to live in a barn and have to catch my own food. I'm not going far. Yep. Lucretia, enjoy the balcony. Don't fall. Don't fall off the balcony. Don't lean over too far. If you need to see something, I'll hold it up closer. Just don't lean over the edge. Okay. We want to tape this. Oh, I have this. I have that plastic tape, which would be better, but this is what I have right here. So we're going to use this, and hopefully it holds it, because this is just paper. So the more and more crap that I put in here, because this is going to be really stuffed and look probably really, it's going to look really junky, but that's what the great thing about doing an altered magazine is all about, at least for me. Remember, I'm in the entertainment. If you want art, you got to go to the other section of YouTube. I changed about a year or so ago from being like educational, whatever it is. I can't remember what the category is, to entertainment, because it was like, I don't teach, and what I do teach, it's like, oh, I wouldn't listen. This is not me. If you want to know, anyway, I bought this at a yard sale. Actually, it's a barn sale. It was a old guy at a barn. Oh, it was so great to be in a barn. I'm disabled, stitching it. And Elisa, I'm going to have to try to remember that. My sister and actually the boy that lived on the farm lifted me up and put me into the barn. And I hadn't been in a barn in so long because they're hard to get into, old barns up, and they were having this barn sale, and it smelled like poop and hay, and it smelled so good. I loved it. I loved it because I hadn't been in a barn in so long. Janet, happy Friday, girlfriend. Hi, Freddie. Trey, how you doing, Trey? I was doing other things while you were previously. Oh, bummer. I'm glad you made it today. Yep. Hey, Janet Nash, have you met Time Lord? You probably have. You guys are neighbors. Neighbors with totally different accents. Oh, I bet you guys have totally different accents. I'm doing pretty good. My throat isn't awake yet, but I'm doing pretty good. Okay, we got to figure out, we want, what do I say, 6. And then I usually like to throw a black and white page in there, usually on the fronts and the backs, black and white, black and yellow, black and yellow. He lives up there by Stitch It. I'm in Texas stitching it up. Where you at in Texas? I'm in Central. Me in England is oh yeah, it's really big, Time Lord. Oh, it's so big, so big. You know who makes these? Janet Nash. She makes. I'm gonna leave this in here. I'm gonna leave this in here. I wonder how safe that is to leave it in there. I'm gonna leave it in there though. Oh, okay. Oh, so you're kind of up there by the stockyards, huh? That's not well, before Austin got crazy, you could make it up to my place in about 30 minutes. I'm about 30 miles outside of Austin. North of Austin. Between Austin and Killeen. That's where I'm at. I live in the country pretty much too. Not, I'm only on almost 3 acres, but I don't have, but we do have some cows, and there's sheep, longhorns. Love the rodeo. I go. Is that what it's called when they sell the cows and stuff? Is the stock? I watch those on YouTube when they auction off the horses and the cows and all that. This here, my light, it's okay. This is the second one. I threw the other one away. I hated it when I first got it a couple years ago, and I threw it away. I couldn't stand it. But this one's not so bad. Hi, Nightbot. Oh, there's other things to do there too. So it's like a rodeo. I've been to this state fair up there in is it in Dallas or Fort Worth? Anyways, I've been up there once. It was just too much for me. And then we go to the rodeo here, and I've gone, it's going on right now, I think, or it just ended. Is it the end of March or I don't know. I haven't been in years because it's just, again, so overcrowded. Dallas, yeah. We took the little one, and Oren, when he was little. For those of you that have met Oren on my channel, he what's the Texas guy? The big tall guy? Oh, I'm sorry, my brain doesn't work the greatest, but the Texas guy that waves on the hour, what scared the crap out of Oren. He jumped up into his mama's arms and was so scared. Big Tex, yeah, that's him. Okay. Quit talking. I got stuff to do. Just kidding. Just kidding. So what do you do? It looks like your channel is just a mix of anything. Yes. Yeah, that's part of the rodeo. They don't jump on the bull, but yeah, they ride the bulls, and they rope the cows and tie them by their legs and see who can do it the fastest. I read that as Stace. I read that as hi, creepy people. I was like, oh, she got it right. How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Uh-huh. He burned. Oh, that's sad. Country life, crocheting and sewing. Excellent. You found a nice, I hope you make this a home. I'm here for sure on Fridays. Sometimes I miss if I'm not feeling well, or if Mrs. Gigi is usually with me. And this year we're doing dioramas. That's what we do on Fridays. But during the week, I pop in. Creepy people. We're a little creepy for sure, Stacy. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, Time Lord. You guys don't have rodeo over there? And they rope, and then they have the horses can be amazing. There's certain shows where you go, and they have the working horses that like can they're just amazing. Oh, what's it called? Oh, darn it. I bet you anything Elisa will know. I know she will know. Cutting. The horses that cut. Oh, that's when, Time Lord, when the horse kind of go that, like, you got wild stock. You got your stock. Here we go. We got all the animals right here. All this little fun stuff. These are animals, and this is the horse, okay? And then the rider's on here, and he cuts back and forth really fast because these guys may be trying to get over here, and he's trying to get them. So the horse will go, he cuts back. It's called cutting. Oh, their back legs kind of usually stay kind of still, and the front legs. I love watching that. That's good. It's really crazy what those country boys up there on those cows do, or cows they don't up on those horses do. Of course, you know, our family, we didn't, not my family, but my family friends and stuff, we didn't have that kind of farms up in, well, there are, but the farms that my sister-in-law has, it's just a small farm. They used to do dairy cows, but not so much. Yeah, they are. They're really fun to watch. Yeah. What if a few years ago, 3 years ago, went to the Austin Rodeo. The bull riding, of course, is fun, and the Broncos. I like those. My neighbor at her little farm, she up in Pennsylvania, she used to barrel race. She was a barrel racer. I don't think she's doing it anymore. And then my sister-in-law, I don't know what it's called. She shows her horse, like maybe it's horsemanship or something like that. But you know, it's all about the proper sitting and riding and that kind of stuff. She just has the 3 horses, and one's a mini. She don't ride that one. They don't have any rodeos in London? Yes, Time Lord, she is. She's down in London. Down in London area. We're not going to say where. We don't want you going down there and visiting. Okay, sounds good. It's all good, Elisa. Thank you so much for coming. He's up there. Janet will know exactly where you're at. Where are you at? Oh, look at what I did. Well, that wasn't right. That's okay. I forgot to skip a page. We're doing a World War II, I think, magazine. He was a nice old man. I think he gave them to me for free. They're not old or anything. They're just a magazine that I think it's 2013. So it's not like I'm destroying something old here. It talks about old stuff. There was one about, like it had Hitler on the front. I'll probably get, that's probably going to get a ding. They'll probably be like, what was she talking about? I didn't want to glue that one. Not that I, but the reason, let me explain that. I find it very interesting to read about that kind of history and what we should never do again, right? They pretend to have woman on carriage. Block Boudica? What is that? block bodega. What is that? I saw the young North Carolina man doing month-long hard labor at the Texas ranch. And oh, yes. Oh, okay. The ultimate gift. I don't know. I don't know what that was. Look, I totally missed the edge here with glue. So I'm going to glue some pages together to give it a little bit of stability, because we're going to be putting stuff on here. And if I keep talking the way that I am, oh no, I did skip a page. Okay, I do know what I'm doing. Hey, what's this? There's Sweden. Where's Mrs. Gigi? She's busy. She had to work. Here's Sweden. She's from Sweden. Oh, we can almost see where Janet lives. We can't see where you live, Time Lord. You're up in here somewhere. Oh, Boudica was a Celtic queen. Oh, okay, okay, Trey. Very good. Okay. that doesn't matter. It was still there. It was that's funny. So, but England doesn't have much Celtic stuff. Oh, Austin, Texas, look at that. Right? Or is it has a lot of the Scottish kind of Celtic ways? Do they bleed down? And I would think not, because they were not nice to you guys. Just saying. Oh, look at Janet knows what's going on. Janet's like, I know her. She's my cousin. Leads to Cleveland, Ohio. Really? It goes all the way up to Cleveland. Interesting. Get that. You want to get it nice and stuck. You don't want it too many ear bubbles. You really don't want any ear bubbles, but you know, we are watching my channel, so I'm showing you what not to do. So if you want to know how to do it, go over to Janet's channel on Mondays. Monday morning she's on. Well, Monday morning for us, Monday afternoon for England. But yeah, go over there. She knows what she's doing. I'm showing you what not to do. Don't do this. Don't do this. So the prepping of your book is always going to, no matter if we're doing this magazine or if we're altering a book, the prepping is really what's going to take us the longest, because we got to make sure that it's prepped so that we can put some pretties on it, right? If we don't prep it, then it's just going to fall apart, and we don't want it to fall apart. I mean, if you're just doing something, you can. Okay, we could have just start gluing in this. No big deal, really. You really could. But I want to prep it because I do have something in mind. I'm not just going to start gluing in it like I have in the past for like just a regular old junk journal. Since I'm doing this as a rainbow, I want to have it kind of to where I can, you know, set the pages up and make the rainbow. But if I was just doing a regular old you know, junk journal in this, I would just start. I wouldn't even probably glue all the pages together. I would probably just start putting stuff on it. And if I needed a heavier page, I would, you know, maybe glue them together. But you know, because I'm doing a specific, I want to do a rainbow journal, and I'm going to be putting other colors on here just to start, not the glue. No, just to start, not to put the pretties in it. I don't know what the words are, but you know, I hope it makes sense, right? The Celts were from all of England. Oh, and the Welsh and Scots are the only ones who claim to have Celtic culture left. Oh. Oh, Godiva. It's been almost in a year since we're to end it. It's unbelievable. It's been. I know. Yeah, I think about that too, Trey. Not just not just that, but even like 9/11, 9/11, the towers and stuff, how long ago that actually was. Like there's a generation that really didn't live through that. And that's what's crazy about like I bet our grandparents, well, probably your great grandparents, but our grandparents, thinking that with World War II, that the generation didn't even know or live through this. Not my mother's generation, at least that was like, her mother that lived through it and can say it, but. I got like my son, he wasn't alive during when the towers came down. So it's not in his generation. He knows about it, but he wasn't there to see it on TV or to, you know, Time Lord, I do that all the time. Giddy up. I hear my phone. Oh, hold on, it's underneath my wheelchair wheel. Okay. I got it. Thank goodness I have a case on it. Not the first time. Last time I rolled over it, like really rolled over it, I broke the screen. Do they? Yeah. See that? How old are your parents, Janet? Thought you were my age, Janet. Might be a bit. Yeah, right. Little cold there in England to be riding naked. Oh, good stuff. See, my grandpap, he didn't have to go to war because he worked in the steel mill. He was too young, but my great grandpap, he worked in the steel mills, and he had too many kids. Right? Is that the right? Because it was in 40s. Yeah. Maybe I'm thinking of my grandpa. I can't remember. I know both of them had quite a few kids, and that was, he was the only one caretaker of the kids. Okay. Jan's like, I'm not telling you my age, woman. Step off. You don't ask a woman your age. Sorry, Janet. I mean, I'm 51. My hands have always looked old, which isn't fair because I'm on YouTube. I wish I would have had nice young hands being on YouTube. Well, there's indigenous. They call it an Indian Nation coin, but I guess now it's indigenous gentleman, barely clothed, getting him some dinner. He was an engineer. Oh, well, there you go. He was needed. Okay. Yep, I am. Sorry, guys. This is not real fun, but at least when I go and glue, I can chit-chat a lot and talk about stuff that really don't matter. Nothing else matters. Gosh, I'm so excited having a new person that has another farm. I love all my farmy people that come in. Where's Brenda? We can talk about her ass. Asses. Brenda's lucky she got 4 asses. I don't know if I'd want 4 asses. My one is enough. You're a lady and couldn't possibly talk about your age. I'm no lady, Janet. Oh, look at her hair. How pretty. Okay. I'm the lady, that's for sure. Time Lord, don't you say nothing. Be a gentleman. Is that a gentleman dressed up like a lady? Is that him dressed up? Let's see. Some prisoners attempt to walk out of the castle's front gates in counterfeit German uniforms. Though one Frenchman tried to step, yep, as a woman. It is a man. I mean, back then, sometimes you just, the ladies and men were, they look a lot alike. Just saying. They're rough, especially over like German women and men. Whoo! Yeah, what part of Pennsylvania? Eastern or Western? Do you know? What did they do there? What? Tell me everything. I need to know. Were they counterintelligence? Did they move as fast as they could? The weather's probably about the same. Maybe New England is about the same. New England is kind of dreary, rainy. I don't know. How are you guys not always sad? Do you take a lot of vitamin D? Like, I couldn't live in Portland or over in Washington or Oregon State, even though Oregon is so pretty from pictures. I don't know. It just seems so rainy. I mean, we don't get rain for years here. Oh, in the mines. Okay, that makes sense. Then the southern part of Pennsylvania is where those mines are. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, got a wrinkle. Oh, no, what are we going to do? All right, Trey. You have a good one. Thank you for stopping in, bud. Yeah, those mines. Killer mines, man. All that lung dust. Isn't this fun watching me glue? Glue, glue, glue. What you gonna do? Colds it. Colditz. Colditz? That's because it's cold. They're like, it's cold, it's damn here. That's what they were trying to say. Oh, we don't want to. We wanna. We can do that. I want to keep this, right? That'd be fun to. We need to tape it so it doesn't fall. They'll be like, no, we're dumb. We don't know anything. Do you know anything, Aunt and Uncle? Nope. We know nothing. We know nothing. Shannon bought me this big roll of tape because I asked for tape for my diorama, and this is what she got. That's sweet. I just wanted the thin stuff. Go right there. Sounds like she's watching an old movie. I don't know. There's just something about Down the Pit. Is that what it's called? When they work in the mine, Down the Pit. Well, when I think of mining, I just think of little Jessica that fell down the mine. Was that the 80s or 90s? That was like, I think it's early 90s maybe. Maybe Jessica. Let's see here. All escaped prisoners the Germans had captured. Oh, Coldzit was. Oh, and I glued it. No, here it is. Okay, Coldzit. Here we go. I could just read to you guys. We could learn about history. Above a side of Germany, Eastern Saxon region. Its white walls and narrow windows. Those aren't very narrow. bearing down on Mold River. Okay, it's designed OFLAG officer camp. On a bitter cold gray day in January, I took the steep icy cobblestone street, let's see, across the stone bridge into a dry moat. Okay. The passway opens into the country yard. The inner space was center of POW life. There you go. It was the first stop for visitors behind a thick wooden door and up a flight of stone stairs. The castle's escape, Finding Nemo, if you don't know, Escape Museum provides an orientation to the castle's wartime history. It was a castle, huh? Well, I guess so. Just put some, yeah, it looks so, sure. Aristocats, valuable aristocats. Let's see. In addition to high-ranking officers and valuable aristocats, the camp received prisoners who had made multiple breakout attempts. Ooh, so it was like high security. The German army hoped to gain insights. Around 300, I'm skipping around here, guys. I'm not reading you the whole. Around 300 Germans would serve here through the war. At the time, more than 500 officers from Poland, Britain and the Commonwealth, France, Belgium, Yugoslavia, and the U.S., and the Netherlands, plus the officers' orderlies. There you go. Huh. I wouldn't want to live that close to a prison, although these guys don't sound like they were murderers. They just were wartime. Huh. Dreadful place. Huh. It doesn't sound dreadful so far. I mean, I'm sure it was. That everything during that time was dreadful. I mean, he's making it sound like, oh, it was, just the officers and the high-ranking people. But that's probably, they probably beat the crud out of them trying to get information. Soon the prisoners knew every inch of the building, often better than their guards. Well, and between 41 and 44, that's in the 1900s, people, not you young ones that think the 1900s. You were born in the 1900s, my son says. Calls it 31 succeeded. 31 people escape. Good for them. Would-be escapees were photographed, holding their crude tunneling tools. Hers was a purse. Hers. And then they are punished with solitary confinement. Yeah, sure. The castle collected testify. I'm not going to be able to read this all because I glued these pages together, but we'll get to this part. Several tried simply walking out in a German uniform. Were sewn by hand out of blankets. Get out of here. Good job, buddy. Belt buckles and insignias were cast from melted linoleum. Wow. Provided by the castle and painted silver for decades after the war. Huh. In 1993, a radio station was found under the eaves and reconstructed in the Castle Museum. Huh. What's this one down here? Counterfeit uniforms. Through one Frenchman tried to slip away as a woman, Dutch officers brought time for escapees by sculpting a dummy head, bottom left, to stand in for them at roll call. Oh, heck yeah. Right there. Look at my finger looks. Oh, it is dirty. I thought that it's glue. I was like, my finger looks dirty. It is dirty. It's got glue on it. I thought it was glitter because I put glitter on my hands. Okay, all right. Quit bothering me, Time Lord. I'm busy. I'm busy here trying to quit making me read good articles. Oh, that's sad. Let's cover this one up. We don't need to see that. We'll cover this one up. It's sad. It's probably somebody's uncle, and they just have a picture of him in a book. It's sad. Okay. come on, really? Oh, it doesn't bother me. I just, you know, YouTube doesn't like that kind of stuff. Right, Tyler. Right. Not really the smartest thing to do, right? Or you know, they're captains and stuff. So, you know, that means they, you know, they can come up with, they know how upper ranks think and upper. I mean, it was a war, so there was definitely going to be death. Unfortunately. Sad, but it's sad. Oh, these would have been good letters to use to cut out, huh, Janet? Janet likes cutting out letters. Not real fun here. I'm sorry that I thought I could have did this in front of the TV, I guess, and then did it later. But how much fun is that? I wouldn't be able to talk as much. I would have been busy. I talk as much. I'm just that's just a big lie. But you know, I would have been able to just start gluing and sticking and stuff, right? Yeah. All right, let's glue this down. A view from the hill. I should be putting tape on here. I think I used washi tape in the past. That's probably what I'll do this time too. And since I'm making this a rainbow, we'll use whatever color it ends up being. So probably let's not do that just yet. We'll glue first. We'll glue. Oh my goodness, Time Lord. Are you up your time? What time would that be, Janet, for him on Mondays? She's on Monday mornings, and I used to come on right after her on Mondays. I'd really like to get back to that. She is on until 10 o'clock my time. So she comes on at 8 o'clock Eastern. So I'm thinking that's in the evening for you, about 6 hours before that. So about 4 in the afternoon. Is that about right, Janet? Are you like 5 or 6 hours? Or maybe it's only 4. Sweden, I don't know. Sweden is like 6 hours difference. Because it's been because Miss Gigi and I would like to do like a long day, but unfortunately it would be half of her day and half of her evening or vice versa. Oh yeah, see, wow, 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Well, look who dropped in. Hello, Darlene, how you doing? Oh, very fun. Harry Potter. I love the Potter thing that I went to down in Florida. At that place. Where did I go? Oh, these are dry. I hang these on my light to dry. I need more glue. I need more glue. Where's the glue at? Not here. Oh wait, I see one hiding. Aha. Thank you, Darlene. I know. How fun. Usually I'm on Friday mornings around this time with Mrs. Gigi. We're doing dioramas this year. Every year we have a theme. I can't believe this is like our 6th year, I think. I think this is Mrs. Gigi and I's 5th or 6th year of doing something on Fridays. Now she, you know, at first she wasn't working, but during us going, you know, while we were doing this, she started working again she works as I'm not sure if she's a teacher or like a teacher's aide. I'm not quite sure how that works over there, but she did go to school and get higher degree. Like I think last year she finally finished up, so she's even working more now. So it isn't every Friday. We are trying to get maybe like we're gonna come on tomorrow to make up for today. But yeah, I mean we have done just so many things. A lot of mixed media, prompt games for the year. Last year we did ladies in hats, and this year we're making dioramas. And I'm making a mercantile, cat mercantile. Oh, Janet, I know. I love it when I catch you live. I just don't get up anymore. My sleeping is so weird. The one day I was up all night. Shannon went to work and she leaves at 5 a.m. She went to work and I didn't even fall asleep until like 7. And then the one day, this last week, I woke up every darn day at like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, why didn't I just grab coffee and come in here and art? Why? See, and I told Shannon because Shannon didn't know I was going to come on because Miss Gigi, and I said, no. I said, depression's just got a hold of me and I got to break out of it. I got to break out. I need you guys to bother me. I need you to message me on Facebook. Are you coming on? Are you going live? You guys got to start bothering me so that, because I don't, you know what depression does. If anybody has dealt with it, you know, you really, your brain just makes you not feel well, or even if you are feeling well, you feel tired, you want to do it, but you don't want to do it. But normally, if I can get my butt, and it has to do with anxiety too, if I can get my butt up and in front of this camera, well, beside it, whatever, and I start going and you guys come in, it's wonderful, you know. Popping the tassel on it. Hubster now, Darlene. What does that mean? Hubster? You don't got a husband, do you, Janet? No. If you've been hiding one all this time. I know. I used to love when you rode your bus over to my place, because you are one crazy driver. Popping the tassel on it. Hubster now, Darlene. I don't think I'm reading Taiwanese correctly. Oh, look at this. Animals. Oh, there's a dog. That doesn't surprise me. But the monkey, that surprises me. What's it say? A crewman engages in a little monkey business. Another dog. Yeah, this dog. Oh, what's this? Where's Debbie? Is that her name? I so much call her ass. Her asses all the time. Another puppy. All these puppies. But look at here. OMG, what's that? But there we go. In Italy, he's got a darn donkey. Why do they have a donkey? Wonder what they did. Did the donkeys carry bombs in, and then were they kamikazes? You have to live autocorrect. I live it every day. I live it every day, Jan. Love it. I gotta love autocorrect. I gotcha. So it's supposed to be scarf. Okay, what's it say? You got popping the tassel on it, my scarf now, darling. Popping the tassel on my scarf. How did it take scarf and hubster? Are those letters close to each other, maybe? Or do you talk about your hubster all the time? Look at him. He's got himself a bird. Why is this? Oh, yeah, it is. A cockatoo. Oh, look at that. Maybe that's what Beth was trying to say. A cockatoo. I didn't think that was a cockatoo. That's a big cockatoo. Another dog. Look, he even knows how to stay behind. Oh, look at that little guy. Oh, and a cat. What did the cat do? Post-strike photographs. Okay. The puppies are great. I wonder what the cat could do. Okay. All right, we're gluing this down. Sorry, guys. This is more important. This is more important than World War II. Gosh darn it. That's why it's entertaining. I don't want to teach you nothing. I don't want anyone to come back and say, that's not how you do it. Because now we can say, yeah, that's not how you do it. That's when someone asks me how to, I really should say, you really need to Google it. I should quit trying to explain stuff to people. I'll come back and be like, Rebecca, that didn't work the way you told me to do it. And now I've wasted half a bottle of water, 3 cups of glue, burnt down my house trying to, well, gosh darn it. Here we go. Aren't you a cute dog? I just am loving the donkey, the burro here. Maybe save these pictures. I have about 3 or 4 more of these magazines out there. Janice's like, no, save it. I know. I didn't look through it. I just grabbed it. Well, I did. I looked at the front cover, and like I said, that one had Hitler on the front. And I thought this would be a good one to grab. It didn't have. It sounds so weird. It didn't have Hitler on the front. Oh, that's the one I just glued. That was dumb. Don't do that. Okay, here we go. Turn the page. Just the animal ones. First proof. Soviet soldiers found the first proof of Germany's murder machine. Oh, nobody believed them. Well, why would we believe you? You guys make up stories. You're about as good as us making up stories. Here we go. Turn the page. Miss Gigi isn't here for me to talk bad about the United States. Here we go. Okay. New posters inform citizens and Kirsch on mass. Oh, we don't want to talk about that. That's sad. Okay. All right. It just, what the poor people. I just feel bad for so many of the Jewish people from how they were treated. Okay, here we go. I really just need to, I should do a bloodline so I could find out what part of the, what if I was on the, if my family's from the good or the bad side of Germany. Teresa, look at you, stranger girl. Stranger girl? Strange girl? Hello. Not to mention lost an eyebrow. Who lost an eyebrow? What? What am I missing? Did you dye your hair by yourself and lose your eyebrows? Okay. I'm getting sticky. Oh, these are really, oh, sad pictures. I should have picked it. I shouldn't have picked the war magazine. I didn't think about the sad pictures that would be in the magazines. You know, pictures we don't really want to. We're gonna make, but we're gonna take the sadness of what went on in World War II, and we're gonna make it fun with rainbows. That's not very good either. We can't make it fun. We're changing the outlook of this magazine and taking the bad and using it. There we go. And we're going to use it to make something that can make you smile instead of feeling sad. Okay. Okay. Oh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Heaven is not a place on earth. I don't know what she was thinking. That wasn't Belinda Carlisle. Who was it? Was it Tiffany? Good morning. All right. afternoon, evening. Torpedoes. Torpedoes in paradise. I don't know if I'm allowed to show this stuff on YouTube. I'm gluing it though, so maybe they won't hit me with anything, because I think like some of these things that are being shown in this magazine is a no-no. Maybe because I'm covering it, they won't say anything. Didn't think of that though. I really didn't. I was just thinking I needed a magazine, and I guess I could have used the oh well. Oh well, got this almost done. A little over halfway, so we're just gonna go with it. Ooh. Hello. I glued them all together. No kidding. Oh, what's that? The Busego battle flag reflects the Americans' usually unusual status among the ranks of Allied underwater predators. It's like a dog sitting on top of a, and then it has a face. These are, I'm not gonna lie, these are gluing pretty good. So I'm not gonna lie. It was such a good size magazine because I didn't want to make too big. I don't think I finished my last year's rainbow journal, so I didn't want to make it too big to where I didn't finish it like last year. Because that one though got put away when I moved, and unfortunately don't know where that box is. I have a whole box of books, like started books and stuff, and I don't know where it went to. I'll find it in 2029 and be like, oh, look at this. I feel like with this project, I'm kind of going back to my roots, right? This is like the kind of stuff I did when I probably the third year I was on. The first year, I think I did a lot of mixed media painting and collaging. And as a matter of fact, speaking of collage, this month's challenge, it's March collage month. So I have a calendar for the month of March, and every day has a prompt, and the rule is just use that prompt in a collage. That's the only rule. You can use it all as the collage, or if you're making something, for a project, collage that thing onto it. That's all. But today's is grass. I know it sounds weird, but yeah, that's today's. So use something with grass. Yesterday was sunshine, music. Beth did some of her Twinchies, her 2x2 squares, and did hers, and she did them with stamps. So she had a stamp of a sun, and she stamped it in her 2x2 square. What a great idea. Last night I painted. Last night I was on with Beth. If you missed it, I was on with Beth, and I painted a bunny. It turned out okay. I guess I didn't let it dry good enough. Painted a bunny. So I did that last night with Beth over on her channel. Where am I getting black at? Oh, it must be glue, and then I'm rubbing that. I was like, why do I keep getting black on my fingers? I went with glitter. I broke this nail yesterday. Broke it way down here. These are finally my real nails, which I'm probably going to put tips on soon just to protect them. But I broke this one. I was like, well, I can't take the polish and stuff off this finger. And so I took polish, which takes so long because it's gel. So it takes so long. You have to soak it. So got those all off, and then decided to put this on because that was coming off. The way I applied the last set of color, It only lasts about 2 weeks. This will last way longer, but I know already I'm gonna get bored of this color. Hello, I'm late. Was making a sign on my, oh girl, you are like a cricket master. Master. Did I mention you sew a Western? You saw a Western? Time Lord, dude, you're always watching Westerns. Which one did you watch? What kind are you still making signs and stuff for the fair that you're going to? I love that machine. Yep, that's it. She loves it. That's great. That's good. I have seen them like secondhand, and I considered it, but I'm afraid it will become another machine that just sits there and does nothing. You know, I have so many machines that I've purchased, and they sit there and do nothing. I just don't think I just shouldn't. I shouldn't. I'd love if people would give me a better review on scan and cut, so I didn't have to fussy cut. I'd do that, but Dana says, you know, it's so hard to get it to read it right. You have to, you know, it has to be outlined just right or whatever, and then you have to tell it, and then you have to mark it, and it's like, well, by the time I do all that, I could just fussy cut it. And I've read the same kind of reviews on, you know, like a scan and cut. But yeah, I could just fussy cut it by the time you tell it where it needs to cut. I need it to be AI. I need it to know already and just cut it out for me. It's getting there. It's gonna be there. Probably right when I'm done crafting and I'm on my deathbed or something, they'll come out and they'll be like, yeah, put a magazine in here and it will cut it out perfect for you. That's what I'm guessing. It's a busy day. Mrs. Gigi and I never get people visiting us on Fridays. There must just be too many people that come on. And like right after, or not right after me, but maybe right about this time or at noon. There she is. Oh, Brenda, did I glue that page or was it? I don't think so. I think, let me show you. This is like, unfortunately, a World War II magazine. But there was animals in the war. Look, he was in a tank. Huh? What's up, Brenda? What I call you Debbie? I called you Debbie. Love you, Janet. Have a good one. Thank you so much for hanging, visiting with us. I don't know, Brenda, do you smell bad? Because as soon as you came in, Janet Nash was like, I'm out of here. Do you smell like donkey poop? If everybody leaves after you come in, I'm going to start wondering if you were out in the barn. Rebecca, it's a small machine that sets your craft table, but you have to have an app. Yes. The Joy. Yeah, I know what it is. The Joy. I like I said, I looked into it when I seen a couple of them secondhand. Anytime I start seeing them secondhand, I always go and look and see, you know, why are they selling? Usually it's because people think, oh, I'm going to run a t-shirt business. You know, you see a lot of the crickets and stuff secondhand because, oh, I thought I was going to do this, and it's a lot harder to run a business than people think. I know. Been there, done that twice. It takes a lot of your time. It takes all your time to run your own business. Which I shouldn't have done. My parents ran their own business. It took all their time. They were never around for my well, they were around. My sister went with them and did the business where they did the business a little bit when I was still at home, but when I left is when they decided to do it full time. Oh, it embosses too. That's pretty cool. Debosses, I guess, engraving. Oh, what operation featured this supporting roll? Looks like cables. I wonder if I have the next month so I can see the answer. Huh. I might have it out there. Okay. All right. Whew. Oh no. You just haven't been out there, or are they like out doing their business? Whatever donkeys do. I don't know. Maybe they get together and have meetings on how to bite their friends. Were you in here when I talked about the donkey? Yeah. Hey, Debbie, biological. How are you? How's Australia? How's the weather? Are you guys almost out of winter? No, out of summer? Is it starting to cool down? Probably not yet. You guys probably have another 2 or 3 really hot months, right? Is this your hottest month? Our hottest month is August. Although you always want to think July, and then August sneaks up, guys. It sneaks up and you're in 100 degrees, above 100 for like 10 days in a row. It's like, what the heck? I'm getting rid of some of the glue here, guys, so I don't glue myself to the table. Oh, my book. Oh, is it? Hot. Well, and that's not an understatement. They're out there somewhere being donkeys. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. In the hollow. Does the South, are they the only ones that have the hollow? Isn't that funny? How did I miss a page? Who can we blame that on? We can add stuff to that page. Okay. It looks pretty good. I think I got, some good sturdy pages now. I might still have too many, so let's see what we got. Let's count them here. Okay, so we'll do black. Oh, that's perfect, black and white. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Each page, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What must I hear? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 40, 40. And we have 6. 6 in the 40 is 636. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot, and there's a couple in here that I could glue because they were single pages. I can glue that, like, for whatever reason it's a single. I can glue that on there. Okay. Do that. People run when I come in chat because I talk. No, you're kidding. Janet Donkey's being like that one in the Winnie the Pooh. Yep, that's your. Yep. Yep, they're guardians. They keep those cows. Hey, you know what? There's a new person. Her name is Elisa. I don't know if she's still here. She said she was going to listen, but she might have left. She's a farmer too here in Texas. She's a rancher, right? I don't know if she's a rancher or she's hobby farmist. I have to go, but she does do crafts too. I probably, like you and your husband, got some cattle, I didn't know there was a difference between cattle and oh, Mama Juju, Mama Juju. Were you working and listening? You were listening. I got inspired. I just got inspired by you. Yours your spirit animal. Shh. She's probably already working on that first 40 instead of the back 40, her first 40. Mrs. Juju. Do you work in a hospital, Mrs. Juju? Is somebody on the operating table, Mrs. Juju, and you decided to come and listen to me? How mad would you guys be if I counted these again? I just want to do it right. No, I know I felt a single one again. There it is. Oh, because the dog got me sidetracked. I'm sure of it. It's so sticky from all the glue. At least I'm not, when I use those old books, those old pages, oh man, they suck up this glue. I go through so many. At least I've only gone through, like that other one's probably almost half gone, so a quarter, and then this one. So maybe a whole stick in this magazine I've used. But as you can see, I use a lot of glue because I want these to stick nice together. I don't want them to come up, even though I probably will have some and I'll be like, I missed it, missed it. No, are you, no, we don't need, no lighters here. No starting fires. Are you on fire? Debbie's on fire. I see a lot of people using the lighters to melt the ends of cording. Never thought to do that, but I guess that is kind of what, when you have that cording so that it doesn't unroll, if you look at something that's finished, like by a corporation or whatever, I don't want to say professional because usually it's unfortunately a little 6-year-old over in China making it. But we don't talk about that. We'd rather just buy the stuff from Temu for 50 cents. There's a port. Get the dog to get the lighter for her. She probably go get the dog. And it says, I keep mine on the porch. That's what my mom used to. When she smoked, she kept hers on the porch. Shannon keeps hers on the porch. Okay, all right. Here we go. Becca, here we go. We're gonna mess up this book today. I need a better song than that. That's not the best song. Okay, look at that. All right, black and white. I always like to do the front and back covers. Well, last time I did the front cover rainbow and the back cover black and white. But I think we're going to just leave those for, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I need my washi. I need my washi. Where is it?